On the iron planet of Demir, KM-8713 was just another nameless stormtrooper fighting for the First Order. But she desired to be more. She wanted to have a name and to lead like the one who led them, Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma told the troopers to halt and let the walker lead the way against the enemy. Phasma told the troopers that they were a gun that she held in her hand, and that if their aim wasn't true, they were not worthy of serving the First Order. One of the troopers yelled "Captain" as he pointed at the sky. An enemy ship descended and let out a powerful charge blast that exploded their walker into tiny fragments of melted metal and steel. KM-8713 was knocked onto the ground. From the blast, her ears rang. She couldn't see and she had difficulty breathing. She made her way to her feet, however. She then helped one of her wounded comrades to his feet. He was alive but badly hurt. She wrapped her arm around him and helped him walk. Captain Phasma turned and asked her what she was doing. She said to leave him. KM-8713 said that he wouldn't slow them down, that she could bring him, but Phasma wasn't having any of it. She said that it was an order, not a suggestion. Just then, an enemy soldier tried to sneak up on Phasma and shoot her in the back. KM-8713 yelled, "Look out!" and shot the enemy. However, as he fell, he threw a detonator at them. Captain Phasma grabbed the wounded soldier from KM-8713 and threw him on the detonator. His body shielded the blast. Phasma then walked away, telling KM to report to her command shuttle so they could discuss what had occurred there today. KM entered Phasma's office, and Phasma told her that compassion is weakness, and that if she wanted to succeed, calculated sacrifices had to be made. Phasma asked her if she had ambition, and she said she did. She wanted to lead like Phasma. So Captain Phasma told her to ignore the ones who fall. He said, "You cannot lead while looking back." She then promoted her to an officer. The next day, they prepared to attack the enemy compound yet again. The enemy came out of the compound to meet them in battle, and the soldiers were getting absolutely demolished in the fight. KM turned around to find Captain Phasma waiting in the back, so she went up to her and asked her if something was wrong. Phasma said no, you did your job drawing out the enemy, and ordered her to return to the fighting. Just then, TIE fighters flew in overhead and began firing on both the enemy and the stormtroopers. KM said to call them off, "Our people are out there." But she eventually realized, like Phasma had said before, she was using them as calculated sacrifices. She used them to draw out the enemy, and then brought out the TIE fighters to demolish the enemy. Phasma didn't care if they fell to friendly fire. KM became enraged and attacked Phasma, calling her a traitor. She shot Phasma right in the chest plate. Phasma then said, "Careful, this armor is worth more than your life." Phasma then stole KM's gun and shot her with it. She left her for dead, saying, "You are just another nameless fallen gun," as she walked away.